Hello there guys, welcome to the Drowsy Dragon. This video is all about the new prey system coming in midnight for World of Warcraft. Something brand new that's going to spice up the outdoor world. So what is it, how do we unlock it, and is it any good? Let's take a look at all those things. So as soon as you get to Silvermoon in the expansion, which happens very early on in the campaign, you'll notice a prey icon appear on your map. Following this, we'll take you to a gentleman called Astalor, who is going to kick off the intro quest with you. This is a short chain that explains a bit about prey, and then it unlocks it. It'll take you about 5 minutes to do this. So you can engage with this system from the get-go pretty much, while you're leveling up. You start off on normal tier, of course. You will need to get to level 90 to unlock hard and then nightmare difficulty. So to begin a hunt, you simply go to the hunt table in Astalor's Sanctum in the centre of Silvermoon, who, by the way, has a very cool voice, may I add.
Anguish still lingers on you.
So you can choose one prey target at a time. Once you've chosen one, it locks it in. Now, just so you know, you can change it by abandoning the quest and going back to Astalor in Silvermoon to select a new one. So before you make your choice, you can see what difficulty it's going to be on the prey target map, and you can see who you're going to be actually searching for and hunting down, or who's hunting you. And also what zone you're going to be in, of course. Now, once you've chosen and locked it in, you basically just need to go out into that zone and do content. So that could be quests and world quests, it could be looting treasures, killing rays, basically just doing stuff in the zone, even fishing and cooking and all things like that. So when you're in the zone where your prey target is active, you'll see this little gem. And this is basically like a bar that you've got to fill up. So the more activities you do in the zone are going to progress your prey target progress. Now, from testing on the beta doing the prey system, I mostly got ambushed when I was killing other mobs, which of course can get quite tricky if you pull a rare, especially if you're a class that's not very good at soloing things and a bit squishy. It can be quite difficult. So there's other things you can do as well, like disarm traps that you find that will also progress your prey hunt. And sometimes when doing this, you will loot a trap that you can use on your prey target if it ambushes you. So it's basically a way to say, nope, not now, I am busy, go away. Which is quite funny. It deals a big chunk of damage to your prey target and it causes them to basically run off. Now, if you are worried about getting ambushed, rest areas did appear to be safe. So you won't be getting ganked by your prey target while you're AFK in town, but you can never be sure. Sometimes what happens, depending on your prey target, is partway through completing the hunt, you'll get a quest to go and chase them down. It functions a bit like a world quest. So you basically find them, give chase, you sprint after them, you can collect these little orbs as you're running around, kind of give you a bit of a boost, and try not to fall into their stuff they're leaving behind. These can vary depending on prey target, but it's quite nice because at this point during the hunt, you feel like you're getting the upper hand. Sometimes you can even find your prey target trying to be sneaky around the zone, for example, leaving trails or a smoke cloud that indicates roughly where they are. If you find them here, then definitely go and check it out because you can make a strike against them and it'll send them running off again. Now eventually, when you've done lots of stuff around the zone, it's quicker on normal, by the way, to fill the bar. Hard is going to take a bit longer, and nightmare even longer still. So when you do get the bar completion, Astalor will announce that your prey's hideout has been found, and you can then go and have the final confrontation. So you now basically hunt them down, go and have the final battle, and hopefully win. So once you do kill them, that is the hunt complete. You'll notice that a portal will instantly spawn that you can take if you wish to do so, that will take you back to Astalor, and you can get your rewards and choose your next prey hunt. Or you can just choose to ignore the portal and carry on doing what you were doing before. If you want to get another hunt, you do of course need to hand the current hunt quest in once it's complete, get your rewards, and then you can select a new one from the prey map. When fighting the bosses on hard mode, you will get locked in this circle ring of blood arena type thing, so you can't escape. However, I do believe people can assist you with this fight if they happen to stumble across it in the world when you're doing it. But this is different on Nightmare. I also believe that that is completely solo. People cannot help you out with your fights on Nightmare difficulty. So, like we mentioned, prey on normal mode is pretty easy. But what makes the hard prey targets difficult? So what starts to happen when you go into hard mode is you get these affixes basically that are out there in the world. First of all, you get Torment. So this is a damage taken debuff. It starts at 2%, but it does increase as you get progress during the hunt. There's also Hunter's Momentum, so if you die, this is going to decrease your hunt progress. I think this might be the first time we've ever seen any open world cost to dying other than paying for gear repairs. And then you've also got Seeping Gore, which sounds lovely, doesn't it? So during combat, you're going to get these pools that spawn that do shadow damage if you stay in them, so just move away. On Nightmare, things get even trickier. So I believe you've got the previous affixes as well as things like Echo of Predation, which is where you got these creepy spirit dudes stalking you that you just need to basically run away from. And then you've also got Bloody Command. So Astalor will command you to kill an enemy. If you don't kill it, you'll take a lot of bleed damage. So basically just do as you're told. Now, first impressions of Prey, it's actually very nice. It really does add this other layer of complexity and intrigue and fun to the open world. If you're just out there doing your world quest for the week or whatever it might be, maybe finishing off some side quests for the Sojourner achievements, having a prey target active in that zone does really spice things up, gives you something else to think about. And the ambushes are actually quite fun, remembering that you've also got the trap, if you've looted some of those, to just send your prey target away if they arrive at an inconvenient time, which they usually always do. So what are the rewards from Prey then? So each time you complete a hunt, you will get a chest. It's going to contain some gold, a piece of gear, which will be of item level equivalent to the level of hunt that you did. You get some Void-like Marl, which is basically Midnight's version of Resonance Crystals. You get some Dawn Crests for upgrading your gear, and some potential crafting reagents. Now, you may remember from Delves we have the Delver's Journey system, which is a seasonal progression system for that feature. We have a similar one with Prey. We've got the Preyseeker's Journey track. So this unlocks from the get-go when you unlock the Prey system. So every time you complete a hunt, you will earn progress towards your Preyseeker's Journey. Now, the first 4 hunts you do each week, I think regardless of difficulty, will get you 1000 Preyseeker's Journey progress. There's a very sharp drop-off though. After the first 4, the next ones will only give you 50. So there's a real disincentive to trying to spam all of the Prey hunts. It basically makes you feel like you don't need to do every single possible hunt every week. So it's kind of nice that there's no pressure there. There's 10 ranks to this journey, just as there is with the Delver's Journey, with some lovely rewards along the way. We'll take a look at those shortly, but the next important thing to know is that the Prey system does share a row in the weekly vault with delves and open world content. So you may no longer need to do things like 8 bountiful delves on tier 8 or above every week. You might be able to just do your 3 tier 11 delves if they are still providing the highest tier of crests, and then do 1 more bountiful delve, and then you could choose to fill the rest of the 4 slots on the open world track with some prey hunts on, for example, hard or nightmare difficulty. So we should be feeling like we've got more options of activities to complete to get our vault filled out for the week. So in terms of rewards, there are 2 vendors that you can look at in Astalor Sanctum, and they will sell you various things. There's quite a few Transmog rewards with some really cool ensembles and some other cosmetics that you can get. There's some profession recipes, specifically for enchanting and inscription, including some decor items that you can craft. And then the juicy stuff, there's some pets, and more importantly, some mounts. The Preyseeker's Hubris and the Preyseeker's Wrath. There's plenty of achievements tied to Prey as well. There's some quite random ones, such as cooking 100 items whilst on a hunt, and specifically the hard and nightmare versions of the system themselves. So for example, there's these busts that you can earn from each prey target, which you get from besting them on hard and nightmare difficulties. So there's many busts to be achieved, all of the busts, and lots of achievement points along the way. So my overall first impression of the Prey system is pretty damn good. I'm quite happy with it. It feels nice to have something extra to do in the open world with this extra added bit of difficulty. It's definitely a system I can see them iterating on over time based on our feedback, so do give them that feedback of course. But let me know what you think of Prey. Have you tried it on the beta? Are you looking forward to trying it when it comes out for real, when Midnight launches? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this video today, guys. I do appreciate your time. If you did enjoy this video, please leave it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more guides and content all about World of Warcraft from me at the Drowsy Dragon. And you can of course consider becoming a Patreon member or a member here on YouTube if you would like to directly support the channel. Thank you so much, guys. I've been the Drowsy Dragon, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.